Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary folk. My name is the undisputed Da Boys in Da Pod champion, and I am the Cyber Prime, and the person who thought it was a good idea to gulp while I was doing the intro to this monumental episode is the one, the only, the Turtle Guy. Welcome, everyone, to today's episode of Da Boys in Da Pod. Well, yes, I did, because I thought, because it's just the two of us juking it out, I might as well show some form of respect, because that is one of the things you do quite well on the pod. You're very good at intro. Yeah, sure. Previously on the pod, we came to the realization that I, Cyber Prime, have been on every single episode of Da Boys in Da Pod, thus making me the undisputed, undeniable, undefeated Da Boys in Da Pod champion. I don't have to be desirable, because I will make myself desired as a champion. Did you say edit that out?
No, I didn't say. I don't know what I said.
Okay. Well, good to know. This is going very smoothly. Right. Well, basically, we discovered that, and Turtle Guy, he got a bit angry. He was like, you know, I'm a bit jealous. I'm going a bit petty. I want that title. And he challenged me. Turtle Guy challenged me to the champion.
Because in the last episode, if we're being honest, you did miss 2 episodes. There was an episode, Your Cake, that didn't feature you, but then you called me mid-episode.
No, you called me, first of all, as far as I'm aware.
No, you called me.
Okay, well, you answered me then, which you brought me into that episode, Turtle Guy. That was all you.
You kept texting me how the episode was going.
And you answered, and that is beautiful.
In fairness, in the most recent instance, so on the Turtle Guy takeover, today Turtle Guy is alone. That is the description of the episode. And then you decide to, like a macaroni piece of art, stick it on to my episode at the very last second.
Now you know how it feels, Turtle Guy. Every time I do a series, a solo series, a series with Hoover, a series with David, it's all going perfectly fine. It's all going according to plan. But then in the very last episode, or at least once, you appear.
So many series.
You appear and you take the limelight for yourself.
You are really going for this fucking
Today we have no small talk, Turtle Guy. All we have
cutting a promo.
Is the promo.
It's the smack talk before the smackdown.
Is that what they say? Because if that's not what they say, they totally should say that. That's really good.
That was on me.
That was really good.
I'm also pretending to hold a mic. A part of me wants to wear sunglasses and just be like,
I have a mic in front of me.
The guy is gonna hit you. The guy is gonna whoop your ass, Prime.
Well,
he's gonna beat you with a belt, and then he's gonna give it to Hoover.
Well,
for some reason. He's gonna give it to you. No, wait. He's gonna give it to your motherboard.
Oh, that was fun. Well, I'm going to step on you and crush you and use your shell as a table decoration, guy.
Not as an ashtray?
Not as an ashtray, because I don't smoke and I don't support smoking.
Yeah, but I feel like ashtray is the okay.
I am in my prime, and it's gonna stay the prime time for a long time to come.
Well, I am the underdog. You've seen me in this. So my lawyer has informed me that I am the underdog in that series. Is all I can legally say. You should check out that series on the Cybercrime channel. My lawyer is a little confused on what if I'm even allowed to say that. He's looking at me with his hands up in the air. He's like, I don't know, man. Seems risky.
Well, you see, you need lawyers to check on whether what you are allowed to say and whether you're not allowed to say. I don't need such.
Yeah, because you're the god, you're the...
I decide what is said and what is not.
Do you, though? If David was here, we'd get away with some good stuff. David is my tag team champion.
No, what? That's... No, I would...
Do you not remember an episode where we absolutely tortured you? Not of the pod, but of a thing we've done on the Cybercrime channel, link in the description below.
Nice plug. What is... Oh, yeah, that was Nickelodeon, was it?
What?
Nickelodeon All-Stars with the dude that flies up the Wild Thornberry's asshole. And I went insane because I couldn't fight David and he was using that move.
I'm on about an old Destiny episode where we kept saying the name of a thing.
Man, I did...
so that you couldn't edit it out.
Oh, yes. Well, don't bring that up. Stop dredging up old memories. We're living in the now.
Vague. There is no way anyone but
we are living in the now, and I am going to make sure that you stay in the past, Turtle Guy, where you belong, because you don't got no future with this title.
How this is going to go is I'm either going to win... or I'm either going to be second, or Cyber's gonna pull some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card bullshit, and I'll still be second. Also, the only thing that I know for certain is that I definitely should be in the next episode, because we only have 2 people to record podcasts.
Oh, well... I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, now that...
You bring in replacement Turtle Guy, it's just fucking...
Well, that's happened before, multiple times. So, do you have anything else that you would like to say on this promo?
Hilarious? Wait, hold on. This is gonna be my finishing line. You know what's hilarious? You always bring on people to imitate me or pretend to be me. I've never seen a pretend Hoover or David, so that shows how popular I am. I've never
pretended to be both of these.
Of Cybercrime before.
You pretend to be me all the time for jokes.
That's for legal reasons. I mean, no, what? My lawyer's actually gone. He's left. He jumped out the window. He was just like you, fucking idiot. He has left his letter of resignation and just safely jumped out of the window.
Your lawyer, I like to imagine your lawyer is like the equivalent of like the promoters, and he's just like quit. He's like, this is not gonna work. We gotta go. Yeah. We gotta cut our losses here. But if your lawyer does not have faith in you, who will? Do you have anything else? Oh, that's so wholesome.
She's there in the corner like, yeah, go, my only son.
Oh, I'm gonna throw you out of the ring on top. Okay.
On top of my mama?
I'm probably not gonna be that good at aiming. Right, so, do you have anything else you'd like to say in this smackdown of words?
Whoop your ass.
Are you sure?
It's such an honor to be here, and let's have a good, clean fight, and yeah, may the best man win. Let's shake hands.
Oh, you want to shake my hand?
I love how Cyber's like, I don't want to be a heel. I am a heel.
I was just thinking about that. It's very when you have like a title, it is very easy to accidentally slip into teal.
Well, I did whole improv classes on the exploration of status. I fucking loved being high status. and people thought it was really different to see me act with high status. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, well, I realistically, I would like to not be a heel, but because Turtle Guy is playing this as if I'm happy to be here, I want this to be a nice fair fight, I can't just be like, yeah, man, let's all hold hand and skip to the ring. There needs to be some sort of drama here, so I am going to make the drama.
You can't have two faces, and I don't think... Maybe you can't have two heels.
You probably can. Oh, you definitely can have two heels. But
that's how bread works.
Heel?
A heel of bread!
The fuck is a heel of bread? I've never heard of this in my life.
You get a slice pan. What do you call the bit at the top and the bit at the bottom?
the crust or the butt? The ends of the bread.
Yeah, a heel!
I've never in my entire life heard anyone call them a heel of bread.
I have. It is... Hold on.
Well, no, I'm looking it up now as well. Yeah, it's the end piece in the United States. They call it the...
Alright, Mr. American!
Hey, there's no need to throw unfounded punches like that. So, I think that is now the end of the promo. So we're...
bread... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, bread heel!
What scared you?
I googled it and I got a picture of a YouTube video, and it was just a woman shouting at the camera as if she was about to eat me.
Oh, well, that's terrifying. But now, as Turtle Guy goes to his side of the changing rings or rooms, I should say, or whatever.
Rings? What the fuck?
I meant like...
We're already out on the ring!
Oh, right. I thought we were in like the pre-conference thing. Never mind. I've been hallucinating. Oh, okay, we're in the ring now.
A press conference thing. This is a boxing, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing a press conference.
If we were doing a whole like WWE thing, the last episode was our big promo of Smack Talk.
I guess that's true.
I guess we're doing a press conference.
I guess so.
Now maybe smacked you.
Oh.
No, you.
Well, then I'm definitely not shaking your hand, because if you're just gonna hold out your hand and smack me with the other one, I'm not gonna shake you.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have done something cool. I would have like flipped you.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd flip me. I don't think so. I would have probably done something cool and just punched you. Anyway, so the way that this works is that we are going to look back at the history of Da Boys in the pod, and we are going to see who...
I didn't realize that this was something I did during my delirious episode.
Yeah, well, yes it was, but now we're bringing it back, but we're going to do it better, because neither of us have ever actually counted...
You mean better.
Neither of us have ever actually counted how many episodes both of us have actually hosted. And in today's episode, we're going to go through all of the different episodes that we have done for the entire pod.
Me or Cyber. Or, yeah.
And maybe we can give bonus points if there's been really good performances in them. Although that may be up to debate.
That kind of removes the fair rule.
Yeah, that might be...
are we going to count David's or Hoover's, or are we going to not
I'm going to count them personally, just out of curiosity, but they're not going to be part of the...
Next time when I'm defending my championship, we're going to have to come up with something else.
Yes, of course. So if we ever do more championship fights, there will be different rules for different ones.
Championship.
Well, I don't think so, Turtle Guy, because I'm just getting started with this title. So...
I'm going to end your story.
Well, I'm just going to start a new sequel novel, which will probably be 200 to 300 pages longer. Now, are we going to start from the beginning, or from the newest episode release, or the first ever episode? What would you prefer?
I'm going from the most recent episode we've done.
Okay. All right, so...
Because that's the way it comes up on Spotify for me.
With an initial lead, the Turtle Guy takeover gives Turtle Guy
episode
1 point. The solo episode has given you an initial lead. And again, I did find that quite funny. I will hand it to my component. He was able to struggle through, and he was able to...
Are we keeping the smack talk?
Well, I feel like it's only fair. He was able to struggle through and make sure that he got something in the solo. Would you do a solo episode? You did. In all fairness, you did actually. I was in a pickle.
The heel quickly burns.
I did ask you to do it, and you finished the job. You didn't last
in fairness,
an entirely long time.
You asked me before to do it, and I forgot.
Yes, that is true. that is also true. So you did get that. Oh wait, but actually I completely forgot. What was the episode that we just did before this? Because that's not going to appear on this because we're recording this right after the other one. What was the episode that we did? Oh, Hot Beverage Brackets Tea was also hosted by you.
Are we counting that one? I'll be honest. I think so. I had that one in the back of my head, but I was going to use that like as a wild card.
No,
I
think we should count it. So that means you're already in the lead 2-0.
Yeah, but I know you have a wave of episodes that there's 3 episodes in a row technically you hosted, but we'll get to that bridge when we get to it.
We'll get to that bridge.
All right,
we will get to that bridge.
I'm gonna take over a sec. So the next one was the Titanium Date, and it was hosted by you, Cyberprime.
Yes.
And I gotta say, this was a bit of a weird one because you had questions, and I didn't until the end know what the fuck was the best questions for a first date. I do think this is something that we should maybe do if it's ever a 2-hat. Maybe you and me go on a little date.
I am planning on doing it. I am planning on doing it with Hoover and David at some point without letting them know beforehand. So we'll see how that goes.
Which is the best. Well, I mean, you're gonna completely blindside Hoover.
Yeah, because
you might blindside David.
Yeah, but Hoover is definitely not gonna know. Hoover doesn't know anything. Hoover doesn't even know what stadium we're in right now. Well, in fact, I don't think Hoover knows of the existence of the Universal Championship.
I don't even think. Yeah, I think of all of us, Hoover is actually the one unpoisoned by the WWE.
Yeah, he doesn't actually. Yeah, he has nothing to do with it.
No. Well, speaking of Hoover, he hosted the next episode.
Oh yeah, Faking Our Deaths, which was pretty good. I will agree with that.
Pretty good.
And I think I did pretty good in that episode. I managed to bring back the Circle of Thieves, and it was in all of its glory.
That should get you a minus point.
It's not. I don't know why everyone hates that so much. The Circle of Thieves is always a fun gimmick. Everyone screams at me every time they come back, and that's when you know you got a good pop. That's when you know you got a good reaction.
That's a pop.
It literally is every time. Because you all go like, no.
I'm actually curious. And I don't want to rush you, but the next episode is the Turtle Guy cake. And the reason why I'm so curious... Actually, hold on, I'm an idiot.
No, that's not... You skipped one. Yeah, that was the one-off characters, which was David, as far as I remember.
Yeah. One-off characters, I really liked that episode.
That was fun. That was kind of like a classic where we were just talking about stuff we liked. And then we realized that you do not understand the concept of once-off. Because you initially went to the character that was in 3 episodes. So that's not once-off.
Yeah.
Counting Turtle Guy. That's what you gotta do.
Oh, yeah, you know about counting, don't you? I don't know what the fuck
what does that mean?
Even mean.
What does that mean? I count all these dollar bills, yo.
Speaking of counting, bloody count your days, Cyberprime, because you did the Turtle Guy cake.
Yes, I did.
Hold the fuck on.
Now we're even. One.
According to Spotify, this came out on the 31st of March.
Well, according to my Spotify, it came out on the 1st of April.
Well, mine says the 31st of March. So
mine says the 1st of April.
Mine says the 31st of March.
Mine says the 1st of April.
Okay, we're going in a bit of a loop here.
Yes, I'm actually using the Spotify for Podcasters app. And
all right,
therefore it's more accurate.
Well, according to the description of the episode, today Cyber and Hoover come together to discuss an important topic. Who hosted that episode? Are you getting half a point?
Why would I get half a point? That's me. That's all me, baby.
Yeah, but usually the description says who's hosting, and it says
well, who's first?
Cyber and Hoover.
Exactly. Thank you. It says Cyber.
It's alphabetical.
I did. No, it's not. It's because I hosted. So I am now even with the turtle guy.
True enough.
We are now even.
Oh no, I'm seeing a bit of a trend coming up.
Well, keep going. You wanted to take the reins, unless you want me to. Unless you want me to take them.
Next up is Leaving Your Mark 3. Today, Cyber stumbles upon a horror game collection.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything else we need to... Will we talk about Leaving Your Mark, or will we wait until the first one? I didn't think that'd be the... Is that the first one to hit a trilogy?
Yeah, that's the first trilogy.
It always keeps showing the fuck up.
Unless you count... Oh, well, no, what happened afterwards? The Turtle Guy Cake technically is the third installment of the Cake episode. But by official definition, Leaving Your Mark 3 is the first trilogy on The Boys in the Pod.
Well, we'll see how we go. Well, speaking of sequels and trilogies and follow-ups, we have Trash 2. Now, let me ask you this. Who hosted Trash 2?
Well, I think...
I also know... actually, I want to say, I'm going to read the description.
Yeah.
Today, Crier, who's planning on discussing a proper topic, that actually describes you pretty well, Sire. Crier.
You misread it, but it's Sire, not... I forgot the B. I'm gonna update that now. So just...
Good. You update that while I give myself a point for hosting that.
Hey, I don't say...
Do we both get a point?
I feel like we'd both... You know what, actually? I'm feeling generous. I'll give you that as your own point completely.
Oh,
if it bites me in the ass, it bites me in the ass.
Could you imagine?
We're now 3-0.
Point?
If you win by a point, I'm gonna gouge your eyes out. Right, okay,
Go right ahead.
Now, the slow and grisly deaths of Cyber, Hoover, and that liar, David. Which is... obviously, a Turtle Guy episode, bringing Turtle Guy back into the lead, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle Guy.
Okay, so that's good to know that our counts are the same.
What?
Our counts are matching up.
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to pull a fast one with maths. Like that's not
this
is basic counting. You can't cheat that.
I'm just double checking that I had everything right.
Wow. Do you not trust me? Do you really think I'd pull? Like, do you really think I'd be unfair in this championship? Your lawyer isn't here right now. Your lawyer's gone. I need to hear what you think.
Cyber, I don't mean to alarm you, but are you guessing who's hosting by the descriptions?
No.
Who did Friendship Test?
That was David, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, that was Dave. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, why did I do this? I put my name first, but then I put Turtle Guy as the top link, and in my mind it was David. What,
Do you want me to mute my mic and just see who starts talking first?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. It's our own content. We're not going to copyright strike ourselves.
Go for it. Let us hear the beautiful and dulcet tones. I'm guessing it's David.
David is going to be...
I'm guessing it's David. Hello, everyone. Yeah! That's got to be worth some bonus. Is that worth a bonus point?
What?
Is that worth a bonus point?
What? That you got it right?
Yeah.
No, because it's your fucking job! In fact, it's a negative point for not fucking putting it in!
Why? Hey, that's strong words. I'm not gonna dock myself points.
Listen, we're not doing negative points, but we're definitely not doing bonus points. I asked for a good, fair fight.
Okay, and you'll get a good, fair fight.
Well, the WQA,
the World Quiz Association, created by David.
I was wondering what that acronym stood for.
That's what David said. That's what David made. And he was like, make that the name. I was like, okay, fine. Now me and David are neck and neck. This is worrying. I did not expect this.
Well, don't worry, your pretty little head. I actually really liked David's World Quizzing Association.
Yeah, it was fun. I hope we do a second one soon.
I really want a second.
He has plans for a second one. He has questions already made. So that's a little peek behind the curtain for you.
Cyber, pitch please.
Thank you. I think this is a fun idea as well. It's just embodying your creative spirit.
I don't think this was my strongest episode.
Well, everyone has their downs, their ups. I'm currently riding the biggest up of anyone on the pod.
Because you did it again!
What do you mean?
The David cake! Today the boy is thinking about how much...
I think it's me. Let's it's actually me.
Test. I think it's you too.
Oh wait, no, it could be Hoover. Yeah, it's Hoover! Oh, it's Hoover! It's Hoover, because I remember us having that exact...
Bono.
I remember us having that... That's like the surprise entrance in the WWE where you're like glass break and Hoover just walks out. I remember that.
Who out of all of these references?
I remember that vividly. I remember that vividly because it was such a long time between this and since Hoover hosted. I was like, you know what, you should host.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, David Cake, another wholesome episode. That was. It was nice.
I love doing the cakes.
Yeah, the cakes are always fun. They're wholesome. They're great. And now that we have them all finished, we never have to do them again. So.
The fuck do you mean? I warned you. There could be a cake sequel.
There could be a cake sequel.
I call it C4. For Cyber.
That's more of a paste. Anyway.
You're gonna eat it. Next up.
We have sports. And it says today Cyber, but this was definitely your topic, so...
Let's see.
I believe it was you. I'd be surprised if it was... Yeah, Turtle Guy in the lead once again.
So Cyber is just fucking up the vote at this point.
What do you mean?
Because usually it's today the host.
Look, a bot can make mistakes every once in a while, okay? I don't have to be pixel perfect like a machine all the time. There's gotta be some humanity in me.
Enough.
I just happened to make a mistake for like 4 or 5 weeks straight.
First and only mistake.
Nope.
Right,
I intend to keep going.
Sports being quite fun, and
sports was the beginning of kind of like the WWE references, I believe.
A little bit, but not
yeah, it was
too
very
much,
because it was just you, really.
David.
Yeah, it was just you that was watching it at the time, as far as I'm aware. And then I got sucked in.
Wants to wrestle on horseback.
Yeah, we were talking about new Olympic sports. And you wanted to be naked on a horse and wrestle, as far as I remember.
Oh god, okay, so next up.
Alien invasion.
It's the aliens.
Home defense. Another fun one from me. I like creating fictional scenarios.
Cyber, can I just double check? Are we currently tied?
Yes, we are. 5-all. Stop trying to check if I'm lying, goddammit.
I wanted to check was I right because I just wanted to double check because I wasn't sure.
It's currently 5 to you, Turtle Guy.
Yeah,
5 points to me.
I'm keeping a mark of it, but I just wasn't sure because I thought I put one down by mistake.
It's 3 points to David and 2 points to Hoover, which is to be expected right now, to be honest.
Competing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just counting them just to have.
Because we don't want David to.
If David actually like swings in and like cashes in and then gets the win somehow, that would be very alarming.
David gets a championship and doesn't even turn up. Well, speaking of our blonde friend, he's hit us.
In the fields.
David comes out and delivers a haymaker.
Oh my god! And now we're all crying.
He's hit us in the field.
We're all crying. We're thinking about stuff that made us sad. I can't remember. What did I actually say in that for what I said? Cyber struggles. Oh yeah, I don't cry. The only thing that's ever made me...
a tear over a wrestling match. I cried over an interview for some reason.
It was, I think it was a wrestling interview, I think. Or, no, it wasn't. It was a Doctor Who interview. It was one of the actors who passed away before it went live. And the guy was just like, oh, I'm just happy to be back because no one hires me now that I'm getting older. Or I'm not hired as much. And then you said that was very sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, back into the ring. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's move on to the Manchester trip. Another podcast episode hosted by yours truly. Which now, for the first time potentially this entire episode, I am
You're
in the lead.
I always wanted to do that one when we were in Manchester.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. We would have remembered things a lot better.
Yeah, because we did do this an awful long time after
A very long time, yeah.
Like what? We did that trip like midway through 2023, and we did it at the end of the year, basically.
Yep, that is totally true, and I can't really remember why we did that, but we did it. But
Well,
it was a fun trip.
why,
Would very much go again.
Oh, I'm ready whenever you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Let's go right now.
In the ring.
Bag.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Hey.
Anyway, the absolute trash episode is next, which sadly I did host.
One. No,
what?
I thought I hosted it.
No, I hosted it. This is by far the worst episode we've ever done. You thought Conversation Enders was bad. Cyber's now crowned with an even worse episode. Oh. Just skip this episode, honestly. That's well, me.
So wait, you don't want the point?
I'm taking the point. I'm just saying, I personally don't think it's the worst episode. That's why I didn't call it the worst episode. That's why I called it the absolute trash episode.
Trash episode. Okay. Was this trash then?
Yeah, this was the original trash.
Technically, yeah, this was okay.
Hence
so
the name.
Technically, Trash 2 should have been the absolute trash episode 2. But...
Well, I don't think Trash 2 was as bad. So.
Hey, Cyber. Beep beep. Vehicle.
Who hosted this? I can't remember.
I think me.
You're first in the list, but I can't remember. Oh, it was you, because you wanted to call it Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And I was like, no, that's way too long. And then a few weeks later, you somehow managed to get away with the grisly deaths of Cyber, Hoover, and that liar David.
No!
Which is a much longer.
Am I holding the title for the longest episode title?
Yes, by far. 100%.
Good.
Oh, you nearly maxed out the limit of, like, the characters.
Did I? Okay, so that's close to the limit.
Close. But we can go further.
I hear the bakery doors are opening again.
So the next one is the Hoover Cake, which was hosted by me.
Do you want me to double check?
Yes, or hosted by David. I can't remember which. Today, Cyber and David. Oh, David. It was David.
Have you hosted a cake then? You haven't hosted a cake!
I hosted yours.
That's not a fucking cake! That was a fucking train wreck! That was a dubious cake! That was like one of those cakes that you're like, that cake looks beautiful! Fuck you, it's made of plaster! It's made of fucking wood! It's not a real cake, you dumbass!
Hey, why don't we put a knife through it and see if it's really a cake, huh?
Am I a cake?
No, you're not. Let's not bring that bite up. But maybe next episode, maybe the next cake, I will actually host because apparently I have yet to host one.
The fucking cake.
Because I'm the only one who hasn't hosted a cake now.
We're just like, oh hey Cyber, we're doing your cake episode, and we just don't turn up. It's like, oh. Cyber's just there.
No cake. The next one is one of my actual genuine favorites, and
you hosted Doors.
I hosted Doors, which was a very classic style episode. It was just me and Turtle Guy talking about doors.
Holy shit! I'm actually a little scared now.
And it was great. And the next one was The Boys into Zombie Apocalypse, another improvised kind of fiction story. Turtle Guy, I think what we should do to make it more exciting is, do you want to let me just count, and you don't look at it?
I'll keep my count, but we'll just not confirm. I'm gonna quit saying the points.
Okay, that's fair. But for now, the last update that you'll get is Turtle Guy at 6 points. Me, the undisputed and potentially rightfully so. Pod champion.
Paul Heyman intro.
I have 9
The god of all goats.
The prime god of the pod. I have 9 points, nearly at double digits, and David has 5, getting close to Turtle Guy, and Hoover is 2.
So. Let us continue.
The next episode is Superheroes Ideas 2, which is one of my favorite running series on the pod, and it is happily hosted by David, a friend of the channel. He's a very good host with those kind of ones.
I can't wait to do another one of these.
Yeah, because we have a plan for the third one. Did we do the
spin-off idea for it?
No, but that will be the next one I think we're doing. We're doing the spin-off and then the third one, I believe. Then the best episode ever of all time is a Red vs. Blue reference, but also hosted by Hoover. I love throwing in Red vs. Blue references where no one notices, and it makes my day. It makes me feel happy.
There's been quite a drought of
Yeah, but don't worry, because that drought is about to continue, because Turtle Talks is the next episode, and it's ironically hosted. It's ironically hosted by me. Oh, perhaps Turtle Talks would still be alive.
Foods episode where I just fucking grill you about it.
Perhaps Turtle Talks. Okay, the last one I'll say is that the Turtle Talks episode is what got me 10 points. But perhaps Turtle Talks would still be alive. I
thought you give yourself another 10 points. I was like, what the fuck?
Perhaps Turtle Talks would still be alive if it was I that was hosting.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. I'm getting really annoyed now because the next one was a topic stolen from me. That was the one. This is the episode. This is the episode that, before that cake monstrosity, lost me my winning streak of being on every single episode.
Yes.
This is the one that made me lose my bout for the title.
That is true. And guess who hosted it?
Motherfucker.
Oh, you might want to check, because I actually can't remember if it was me or David. I believe it was me.
Well, let's see. This one, we're not going to start at the start.
Why aren't we starting at the start?
Because I was midway through listening to the episode.
Okay, I'll listen to it then. I'm listening to it. Is it not playing?
And?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it was me. I stole your topic, and I made it work. It was all me.
Okay, the next one is my topic.
Yeah, the next one was fantastic. Yeah, no, I think I picked this one because, again, the original title you sent was quite long and not as snappy.
It was destroying your business, I thought.
Yeah, exactly. It's not as...
It's 3 words!
Yeah, but Bankrupt Boys is alliteration, and it ties into the boys.
Oh, okay.
Look, let me cook, okay? It was a great idea. You get to host it, you get to have the satisfaction.
Oh, well, I'm glad you gave me the opportunity to host from this big fucking lead that you have.
Hey, it's still tight. Come on, we don't want to ruin the vibe of the challenge.
Actually, let's see how it goes. Let's get deep, Cyber, because none of us hosted. Hoover hosted.
Hoover hosted Depths, which was the part 2 of his saga of heights and depths. Yes.
I see a conversation ender, and that gives me another point.
And conversation enders is the next episode, which is, in my opinion, the worst episode that the podcast has ever made. The audio balance in it is atrocious. Turtle Guy, you could have gotten it better if you got a dog to set up your recording setup. Like, it would have sounded better.
That's why you dislike that. Oh, you dislike it because of
it was also nearly a repeat topic without being meant to be a repeat topic. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm gonna tell you, boy, shut your damn mouth. Well, don't even worry, because the next one is another one done by me.
Oh, no.
Deliveries.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you had 2 in a row.
Today's episode, Turtle... Do you want me to double check?
No, I believe it was you.
Is my topic.
Yeah, it was you. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed that one, because we got some fun stories from David as well. You are. Now, Small Talk was the next one, which I believe was me. Because I have either do creative, like, fiction-y kind of ones, or I do ones with, like, weird gimmicks. yeah, that's fair. But then What Can't You Do on the Moon, which is a very nice callback to an old video that me and Turtle Guy made. In the Tired Talks, the podcast that walked and crawled and fell over and died so that the boys in the pod could run and fly. So, that's going well. I'm putting that down on the list.
Oh, what is that beautiful aroma? Ah, yes, it's the kitchen once more. Because it's time for Cyber Prime's cake.
Can you smell what the guy is cooking?
I'm giving myself a point because I hosted that one.
You did host it. Thank you. You're so kind. You're so kind.
I came up with, not to pat myself on the back, but I came up with the cakes.
You did come up with the cakes. That is true. And I am thankful you did. Hype Moments next was David. David hosted Hype Moments. So, wow, it is, putting this in perspective really shows us how little half of the boys are actually in the boys and the pod.
The boys were probably busy, and me and you are just like always kind of talking.
Yeah, we're
really
there.
Highlights our lack of social life. Laughing, crying.
I got this belt to drench my tears. What have you got? Nothing.
An actual leather belt.
Leaving a Mark Part 2 is...
that's a bit shit, but...
Yeah, it was the poop one, and I dislike that it went that way, because that's not where I was meant to go when I conceived
it. Both times!
2 hands! Oh, if you win, you'll be holding that belt with 2 hands! But...
You're damn right it will be. Every time I appear, 2 hands.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna have it. You'll have to take it off my cold
because I am
robotic
at a
corpse.
Height. No, wait, fuck, that was Hoover.
That's Hoover. Oh, you just fell over. Oh, you climbed the rope and he fell. That was really awkward. Oh, Hoover catching up on David though. Okay.
TV show moments.
This has got to be yours. Yeah, okay. This is yours. I could tell from the idea of the video of the episode.
I'm back in.
Then superhero ideas, which was again David. David has some nice unique ideas. And now Icebreakers was again me, and this episode didn't go quite as smoothly.
A strong lead.
As smoothly as I thought it would be, but it was there. It's fine. It's good. I genuinely don't know because I think you end up hosting more as it goes on. Now, didn't think that through was Hoover. That's an episode I need to listen to again because I don't fully remember it. I think I tell my fire pumpkin story on it, but maybe I don't actually because it's for some reason it says Cyber talks about trains.
I'm gonna be a little. Well, it doesn't actually matter. Mini robot. The first and last mini.
I made that as a gift and no one listened to it. Right.
I listened to it.
Okay. Well, then that would.
Because I'm looking at it now. I have 1 minute left.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Well, thank you. So I believe.
Maybe you ask before you throw out such damning defamations.
Hey, well, I gotta be confident in what I'm doing.
Get your last meal ready.
Well, you're not even letting me tell up the points, but okay. Turtle guy with the last meal. Oh, that should have been your promo thing. You're gonna serve my last meal as champion.
Last meal was acid.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna eat it, man.
Well, maybe you should have.
Wow. Okay. Ouch. David then in a very apt episode hosted Annoyances, which probably is fairly accurate. Then I hosted Leaving a Mark 1, the original of the trilogy. I conceived this.
Mayhap.
Yes, it was a poop one again. Then we're getting towards the end here, folks. The perfect heist was Hoover.
For fuck's sake!
Conversations, which was not Conversation Enders, even though it has half the name, was hosted by... This was hosted by Turtle Guy, yes? Yes, yeah, no, this was definitely hosted by Turtle Guy.
Was it?
I hope it was. Then YouTube Nostalgia was David, bringing him up to double digits. David's up there with 10 episodes. And finally, the first ever episode of The Boys in the Pod was created and hosted
so let's get some bonus
by
points going.
yours truly. There will be no bonus points, there will be no second chances, and there will be no broken hearts, because everyone knew how this was going to end from the very beginning. So let's tally up the scores, shall we? In the first ever Universal Da Boys in Da Pod Championship Challenger match. In last place, because he wasn't participating, is Hoover with 8 hosted episodes. Well done, man, but you can do better. David managed to get to the double digits. He hosted 10 episodes. And now for the main event. For what you've been waiting for.
Announcer voice you got going.
We have the Turtle Guy versus the Cyber Prime. Both of us have the in the names now. We will see the scores. The result which will determine who will leave this ring as a Universal Undisputed Champion and who will leave and be forced to not appear in the next episode of Da Boys in Da Pod, as was priorly agreed. So, Turtle Guy has 13 points! An incredible amount, an incredible shocking lead over David and Hoover. It was a very, very valiant effort. But it was not valiant enough to overthrow the Cyber Prime with 17 points.
This is a clear sign that you need to host fucking less.
I am happy to say that Turtle Guy, the challenger,
the rules, right?
Underdog, has lost this challenge championship match.
And be like, oh, you know what? I concede.
No, because I am the original. I am the first host. I am the rightful owner of the Da Boys in Da Pod. Universal, undisputed, undeniable champion.
Right, I get it. We get it.
Title. Yes! I am happy. Turtle Guy, I am so glad that you decided to make this an idea, because technically, if we want to even look at it, my points are not 17, my points are 18, because I have hosted the championship, the first title championship of Da Boys in Da Pod. And Turtle Guy, do you have anything to say to sum up this fight, this tournament, this epic clash of Turtanium that the listeners have witnessed today?
I would like to congratulate my competitor for a good fight. You did very well. Clearly it's a sign that you should fucking host less and give poor Hoover and David and me a bit of a try on the old hosting side of things. But, congrats to you for retaining your title. My story remains unfinished. I will be competing very soon, whenever we allow that to happen. And I will get that title.
Well,
but, I congratulate you for good on you. You always gotta win the first match, I guess.
I taste blood after doing that announcer voice. My throat is in bits. But Turtle Guy...
You will be tasting blood.
Turtle Guy, I put a full stop at the end of your sentence, and I will say that you should take it. You should go. Spend what little left of your life that you have with the people you love, doing the things that you enjoy. You don't have to be the champion, Turtle Guy. You can be the person that appears the second most. Because everyone always remembers the second place, don't they? Anyway, being a heel is really fun. So,
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed.
Well, Turtle Guy, you wanted a fair fight, and you gave me a fair fight. I will say that. It was going good. You were in the lead for most of it. I was actually getting quite worried.
Slew of fucking, you had maybe 3 sets of 3 in a fucking row.
Well, I was genuinely worried at one point because I was like, oh wait, hang on a minute, it's gonna go back to the 4.
It fucking changing.
Hey, well, that was the original intention, but then people, every time I ask who wants to host before we start it, no one gives an answer, and I'm like, okay, I'll just host.
Yeah, so, I will be just you're never getting a chance to host ever again.
Well, that probably won't matter, because it'll be different rules, because the championship changes its rules every fight. But I am very happy. I like being the champion. This champion belt is it fits very nicely on my hips right here.
Yeah, don't get too used to it.
Oh, it's only ever known me.
We're going back to normal episodes very soon, but
oh yeah, we are. The next episode will be normal. But Turtle Guy, I want you to tell me what will be the difference next episode. I want the world to hear it from your lips.
What, that you're doing the next episode on your fucking own? Gladly.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
You're actually going to be doing it on your own.
The next episode, no matter what happens, will not have Turtle Guy in it, because that is the penalty for losing the challenger.
On your own?
That is the penalty for losing as a challenger.
My ass.
There's gotta be some repercussions for challenging the champion.
I thought we agreed upon the rule that the champion could decide when the loser could leave or something.
Yeah, no, we can do that either, but I think I'm gonna do that.
You want to go solo next time and increase your fucking number to 19.
Oh no. No, maybe I'll increase it to 20. Maybe I'll do 2 on my own.
2?
Maybe I'll make the 50th special on my own.
I'm gonna need the rest of the boys to help defeat you. I am literally going to be Cody Rhodes. I need God himself to come onto the pod. You do not fuck with the fun of the...
Well, either way, this has been...
You called yourself at the end, I am the Cyber Prime, not to be confused with Cyber Prime or Cybercrime.
Well, this Cyber Prime is the name of the channel, Turtle Guy, and the there is important. Yes.
Is your wrestling.
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for listening. And Turtle Guy, I just want you, why don't you let the people know one more time. That was Turtle Guy. You can find him in his description below. You should go and support his stuff. You should support all the amazing things to do. His link is in the bottom of the description.
It sure is.
Right below
mine. Not the very bottom.
So Turtle Guy.
You put it slap bang in the bottom just to torture me.
Turtle Guy,
yes?
I want you to tell the people who hosted this episode.
episode was hosted by that fucking bastard, Cyber Prime.
Not quite. No, I think you mispronounced a couple of words there. As far as I'm aware, and I want you to repeat after me.
This is no longer the boys in the pod. This is, by this logic of the numbering system, he's hosted 18 episodes. This is the Cyber Prime podcast and friends. And I say no to this. I'm going to bring the boys back.
Hey, I want the boys.
Glory.
You think I don't want that? I want the boys to rule. I want all of the boys.
You should relinquish your title.
And the only time I'm relinquishing my title is if there's no one ever to take its place.
Hang on, give me a second.
Well, honestly, that's a wrestling intro voice might actually cause an injury. But
it's another fucking solo episode because
no, it's a Nolo episode because you're not allowed in it, and you're not in it, and then I'm injured.
It's gonna be a really interesting fucking week when Cyber sends me a text. Hey Turtle Guy, could you do me a solid and host the episode? I fucking can't! You stupid rule! You stupid rule, let's go!
Hey, we'll figure it out. I am genuinely hoping that I'll be able to find at least Hoover to host, but I can figure it out. I can waffle. I'm very comfortable talking myself.
Host the next episode, by the way.
No, that would be the point, Turtle Guy.
Or David.
Yeah, anyone who hosts, anyone who's here, but it won't be you. But anyway, Turtle Guy, who am I? I want you to tell the people. I want you to repeat it after me.
You know in wrestling, in actual wrestling, they're not this fucking cruel. Cody Rhodes gets his ass whooped, he goes backstage and he goes home. Roman Reigns doesn't bring him out like, hey boy, fucking introduce me. Oh, what's my name? I'm the Universal Undisputed Champion.
Yes.
I mean, probably they sometimes kind of do that, but not straight after the match. not once I've got not once Cyber gave me multiple suplexes.
Mid suplex, I shove a microphone in your face.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Introducing the undisputed Universal Champion of the Boys in the Pod, the Cyber Prime.
And you can find episodes of the pod every Friday. We talk about random stuff. If you enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, or 5 stars. And for the only time, I never say this to end an episode, but I'm gonna sure as shit say it tonight. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for listening. And roll out.
Next time, I am going to win.